Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles right here in Mansfield, Texas. I'm here today to show you a Harley Davidson. Basically it looks like a Roadking. The front fender says Ultra Classic, but only the VIN number can tell us for sure what it started life as. Some people say it may have been a police bike. But it's a 2005 model. And the best we can tell, the miles are not actual because the speedometer is brand new and does not work. The paint on the bike is just average to poor. You can see touch-up places. You can see where it had maybe a chrome rack here at one time. The gas tank is shiny, but there are some runs right here on the side of the paint. It does have some really nice chubby ape hangers with braided stainless steel cables and a chrome master cylinder, Avon grips, and the wires are routed inside the handlebars, which gives it a good clean look. This bike has mounting for a windshield, but it does not have a windshield. It's got the Screaming Eagle, what I call bird stabber air cleaner. It's fuel injected, and this bike's been upgraded with the Andrews gear drive cam system. It's got new cylinders, and we haven't measured the cylinders internally, but it's about, we figure it's 95-inch motor. It could be a little bit more. Some of the chrome is kind of coming off in a few places. And we're going to sell this bike as a scratch and dent special. We'll guarantee it to run and ride good. The tires are actually very fresh. Belongs to actually a good friend of mine, and he's unable to enjoy the bike, and he's decided to turn it into money, but he was going to repaint it and kind of fix it up. He was looking for something that had a good core, which this one does with the fuel injected motor. The motor runs strong, and the motor work was done fairly recently. I say recently, it's probably been about a year and a half ago. We don't have any receipts, but we know it's got a gear drive cam and big bore cylinders. The exhaust is fairly basically stock. You can see the back tire is fresh, deep with rubber. The leather on the seat is kind of crinkled up, but the seat overall is in good shape. I mean, the bike's not leaking, it's not smoking. It actually runs really good. But the speedometer does not work. But we're going to sell it as a scratch and dent special, and basically what that means is we're not going to run it through our shop. We're not going to change oil. We're not going to do anything to it. What you see is what you get. It does have some cosmetic flaws. The stainless cable for the brake line is a little bit yellowed. The gas tank has a small dent right here on this side, not real bad. And as I mentioned, the saddlebags are painted more of a satin finish, where the rest of the bike is a gloss black. But the chrome on the engine case is in good shape. The head bolts look good. And he did have the wiring cleaned up. He said there was a lot of extra wiring that was cleaned up and taken off the bike. So the wiring should be in really good shape. The front fender looks good. There's a little dent right here in this fork cover, you can see. But you kind of look around the bike, you can see a little bit of rust starting under here. I mean, it's certainly not a perfect motorcycle. It does have a new regulator right there on the front. But it's got good tires, it's got a good heart. If you're a painter or you know a painter and you want to fix it up a little bit, maybe put a new seat on it, put some fresh paint on it, you'll have you a good ride for not a lot of money. But if you have any questions, give us a call. And if you're looking for a Roadking with apes and you don't want to spend $15,000 or $20,000, and you want to do it your way, this would be a great bike. If you look at these cylinders, you can tell they're different than the regular Harley cylinders. So I wish I could tell you what size they are, but I can tell you this: the bike runs very good and very strong, and it is fuel injected. But thanks for looking. Thanks for your time. This is Bronco Bob wishing you happy trails.